Hola! How you doing? El Chapo! Yeah, they finally got El Chapo. He's now back in the jail. Once again. That's good shit. Yeah, El Chapo. El Chapo. They're gonna put him away for a long time.
Hi, Bernice here. Sometimes on a rainy day, I sit around and weed the losers out of my address book. What hair color do they put on the driver's license? It's a bald man. Hey, did I ever tell you? I recently bought a book of free verse. It cost me $15. Whenever I see a picture of a group of people in the newspaper, I always wonder how many of them had really depraved sex since that picture was taken. You know, I often wonder, do kings have sweatbands in their crowns? My definition of bad luck is catching AIDS from a Quaker. I love it when a flower of a small tuft of grass grows up through a tiny crack in the cement. It's so goddamn heroic, don't you think? God, I could just pee. I'm going to start my own line of fragrances just like Paris Hilton. Yeah, you've heard of Obsession, Eternity, Passion. My line will be called Stench. There'll be 5 different fragrances to start. Outhouse, Horseshit, Landfill, Rotting Corpse, and Chemical Toilet. I think that's a good start, don't you think? If George Washington was the father of our country, does that make his brother the uncle of our country? I hate it when some impatient person says, I don't have all day. What? How stupid is that? How can you not have all day? What the fuck else you gonna do? You know what's fun? Go to a German restaurant and insist on using chopsticks. Here's one you hear a lot. Down the tubes. What tubes? Have you seen any tubes? Where are these tubes? And where do they go? And how come there's more than one? It would seem to me that every country would have its own tube. Does every state have its own tube as well? One tube is all you really need. I mean, think about it. But a tube that big? Somebody would have seen it by now. Somebody would have said, hey, Eunice, look at that tube. That big ass tube over there. You never hear that though. You know why? There are no tubes. We don't have any tubes. I hate the expression, the greatest thing since sliced bread. So this is it? After a few thousand years, sliced bread? What about the pyramids? The Great Wall of China? A lava lamp to me is better than sliced bread. God. What's so great about sliced bread? All you do is you take a knife, a loaf of bread, and you slice it into pieces. Big deal. Just hit that subscribe button in the window, okay? Adios.